YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another Tales from the Vargas Vault. This time around, I wanted to share with you guys some of the more geekier artifacts in the collection. In case you've just tuned into my channel and you don't know anything about me, I'm a huge comic book guy. I love comic books. I love stuff related to comic books, and because of Halloween, because I love Halloween too, I like, and I have liked in other years wearing costumes for Halloween. I've gone to a couple of conventions, but I've never actually had the courage to go full-on cosplay. But I would like to someday. The most that I've actually done is I went to a Comic-Con with a Star Trek t-shirt. That's like the only time I've actually set out to cosplay. I just don't have I don't actually go for it. But I do like collecting stuff for Halloween. So whenever I get a chance to pick up something that I might be able to use as a costume for Halloween, I always do, especially if it's comic book related or if it's related to something that I like. So in this particular video, I wanted to take a look at some of the artifacts that I've bought through the years, and that I have ideas for costuming or cosplaying if I ever decide to go ahead and do it. So it's just a couple of random stuff that I was able to pick up here and there. Stuff I've shown off in some pickup videos, others that were part of the collection that I'm just now dusting off and actually showing. But first off, my favorite character in the Marvel Universe is Wolverine. I love Wolverine. And I've always been on the lookout for Wolverine Claws. There's a couple of Wolverine costumes, but the claws are always the weakest part. I've seen some stainless steel claws that I've wanted to get, but I haven't actually had the money to buy. And with the daughter, I'm on the fence whether or not I want to actually buy something that sharp. I don't want my little kid to, get her on those. But I've always wanted to get Wolverine claws, and if I ever see some cheap stainless steel Wolverine claws, I will get them. But in the meantime, inspired by a cosplay podcast, the Cosplay podcast that I listened to, I decided to build my own Wolverine claws. I actually did a rough build when I went to see X-Men or X-Men Apocalypse. I built ones. I posted a picture of them on Facebook. But I actually built my own Wolverine claws. I still need to get a blue glove because I want to go for the classic Wolverine comic book look. So I need to get a blue glove so I can put the claws in. Ever since the Wolverine in the movie portrayed by Hugh Jackman, the claws have popped through here. And the Wolverine claws that I've seen made out of stainless steel do that. But like I said, I wanted to go for the classic Wolverine look where the claws popped from here, and that's what I did. I made these. This is wood that I just glued into this strap, and then I bought silver spray paint, and I just spray painted it silver. So I think they came out pretty cool. This isn't the first time I've actively built something for a costume or something that I wanted for a long time, which again I've always wanted Wolverine claws. I think they came out pretty well. I'm not gonna stab anyone with this, but as a costume, I think they came out pretty well. And as a first build, if I practice more, I might be able to improve upon them. But again, I've always wanted Wolverine claws, and until I can save the money to buy them, I made my own, and I think they came out pretty well. You might think differently, but I like them. I like them, and now I can, if for Halloween I can actually go dressed up as Wolverine, and I just have to make another set for this hand. But I like the end result. I'm quite proud of my Wolverine claws. So these were custom built. I made them myself, and I'm quite proud of that. Stuff that I bought this at a dollar store, and you've probably seen this one. This is the mask that I use for Professor Macabro. It's a mask that he always wears. So I bought this at a dollar store. And I liked it. I liked it originally because it kind of looked, except it's not silver, of course, but it kind of looks from the design of the Mad Max villain. I liked that look. So when I saw these at the dollar store, I picked them up, and it actually worked out very well. I was going to use them for a different type of costume, but they worked out very well for Professor Macabro. So yeah, that was a good purchase. These goggles I bought at Comic-Con. They're mad scientist goggles. At first, that's what I bought them for. I bought them as a mad scientist costume idea. So it's steampunk. I bought them at a steampunk booth, but they worked out for other stuff. I did use them as a Halloween in a Halloween costume, but now they're part of the Professor Macabro costume itself. So these goggles were actually a pretty good buy, and they only cost me like $10, I think. So yeah, really happy I was able to find those goggles. Next up, only the worthy may yield Mjolnir. I bought this at the swap meets, really cheap. The guy that sold it thought it was a kid's toy, and he thought that it didn't actually work, but it lights up, and it has thunder effects. So I like it. I like it. It has a nice weight to it. Of course, there's a lot better ones out there that have that. This is like foamy plastic, and there are ones out there that are a lot more solid and a lot more heavy. But again, I saw this at a swap meet dirt cheap. Paid 40 pesos for it, which is less than $3, and I'm super happy with it. I'm super happy. I don't have a Thor costume. I'm looking for the helmet. But now at least I have Mjolnir, and whoever is worthy will inherit the power of Thor, and now I have the power of Thor. Again, this video is completely for geeky stuff, so if you're not into that, sorry. This one I also bought in the Over Wheels. I bought this for 100 pesos, which is less than $8. This guy had it there. Again, he wasn't sure that it worked because it didn't have any batteries, but it does work. It lights up, and it has sound effects. So yeah. This mask I bought actually a little after Iron Man 2, so the Iron Man craze was still active, but not a lot of people, were into Iron Man still. There are newer masks that came out, but they're only like the front part, and I always look out for the ones that have the back part, full complete helmets. And the electronic kind are better because they have lighting effects and voice effects. So I'm really happy with the purchase of this one. The Iron Man mask is pretty awesome in my opinion. Another thing I bought at an Over Wheels for, I think it was $5, was the Captain America shield. This shield is there are better shields out there made out of metal. This is plastic, and really flexible plastic, but again, for a Captain America cosplay, I thought it was pretty awesome, and it's $5. You can't beat the price. I did buy a hoodie at Walmart. It looks like the Captain America uniform, so I haven't actually had a chance to wear that with the shield. I wore the hoodie when I went to see Civil War, but my wife thought it would be a bit too much to take the shield with me. But honestly, I'm happy with the shield. I have it in my comic book room, and just as a display collectible, I think it's pretty cool. And as a cosplay or costume artifact, I think it's also very cool. It's very light. The only problem, it's very flexible, so it might be prone to break. But it's Captain America's shield. You can't have Mjolnir and you can't have Iron Man's helmet and not own Captain America's shield, which is made out of indestructible. Well, in the movies it's made out of indestructible vibranium, but in the comic books it's made out of adamantium. So This shield is iconic. Yeah, even if they do decide to go ahead with their stupid idea to make Captain America an agent of Hydra, the shield itself is iconic. It's like Superman's S symbol. So I'm super happy to own that. I'm huge into Star Wars, so you can't not own a lightsaber. Of course, there are more professional lightsabers out there. The Force FX lightsabers have better sound, they have better weight, and but they're all white, and that's something I don't particularly like. They look cool as hell, but they're all white. This one is the Kylo Ren lightsaber. I have an extendable Darth Vader lightsaber and Luke Skywalker lightsaber. They're all extendable. You just pop them out and they extend like that. This is electronic. I like it. I like it for a costume. I actually did take this with me when I went to see the premiere of The Force Awakens. That one I'm really happy about because I went full on costume as Kylo Ren. It was a good experience, and it was the first time I cosplayed full costume at a movie premiere. So that Kylo Ren costume brings back a lot of good memories, and you know you have to own lightsabers if you're a geek. No self-respecting geek cannot have a lightsaber, in my opinion, or a sonic screwdriver, which is something I'm missing. I'm actually missing a sonic screwdriver. For a while, I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I still have a couple of cards, but I bought this in the Nova Wheels a while back, and it's a dual disc. In Season 2, I think it was, during the Domino City tournament, they introduced the dual discs. This one, it doesn't have any batteries because I took them out, but this one has a counter that lights up with the batteries. So every time you would take a hit or gain life points, you would click one of these buttons and the counter would go down or would go up. And this one has a... Oh, that's a turning on, but where's the button for that? Alright, there we go. It has a spring motion. That now doesn't... Like I said, it's kind of dusty. I actually need to clean this thing out. But it builds up like it did in the cartoon. Yeah, it's kind of dusty. I actually need to clean this baby out. But it builds like it did in the cartoon. And like I said, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. So when I'm into something, I go full out. So yeah, I have to get the dual disc. There's actually two versions of the dual disc. This one, the one original from the Domino City tournament, and like I said, there's another one I've seen, but not complete. The one that they used during the Shield of Orichalcos storyline, with where this ancient evil from Atlantis came out, and they had a different shield. A different dual disc. So yeah, I have to clean it out. Actually, the spring doesn't work that well. But like I said, I was huge into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wanted a dual disc because I'm weird that way. This one I bought recently. You must have seen it recently at a pickup video. It's the Bumblebee Mask. Also has... Actually, let me turn it on.
Corner, weighing in
over 3,000 pounds.
the amazing Bumblebee.
So yeah, this also is it doesn't have any lights, but it has sound effects and voice changer, and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm actually also on the lookout for an Optimus Prime one because I like Optimus Prime. The Optimus Prime one and the Bumblebee one are really cool. The ones that are complete, like I said, they have to be complete. And I'm looking for an Optimus Prime one, but I thought that was pretty cool. This is a Clone Trooper helmet. Oh, let me also turn it on.
Green light. Go! 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 The droid army is in full retreat. Airships Preparations are advancing.
So yeah, I'm actually also on the lookout for a Boba Fett helmet, preferably the voice changing one that has the special effects, and a First Order one. That one didn't come out complete. I've only seen First Order helmets that are complete but have no voice effects. And the only one that I've seen that has a voice changer and voice effects are at the Disney store, but they're only half of the helmets, and that's the one thing that sucks. That for the Force Awakens, they didn't come out with complete helmets that have voice effects. But this is the Clone Trooper introduced in Attack of the Clones. There are other versions of this that have paint jobs and they look really badass. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy with my Clone Trooper helmet. I also have a blaster. I bought a blaster that I forgot to bring with me, but yeah, all I need is the helmet. This is the costume I was talking about when I talked about the lightsaber. I bought this at the Disney store, and it's the Kylo Ren mask. There's also a complete mask that came out, but that one doesn't have voice changer unless you buy the special Black Edition Force FX mask that has the back part and the front part, and it's also a voice changer. But this one was at the Disney store, and I like Kylo Ren with the hood. I think he looks a lot better with that than without. The fact that he wears a hood gives him a more creepy look. So I'm super happy with the Disney store voice changing Kylo Ren mask. This is the mask that I wore when I went to the premiere. Like I said, full Kylo Ren costume. And I like the visual of Kylo Ren. I like how he looks. When they introduced him, I thought his design was so cool. And I wanted a mask from Kylo Ren. So I have that, and I'm super happy with it. And the last thing that I'm going to show... Well, the other thing I can show is the rings. This is our Green Lantern rings that came out during the Blackest Night event. 9 rings came out in total. This is Aberrus, but there's of course the Green Lantern for willpower, and then there's the Indigo Tribe for compassion, the Black rings for death, which were the Black Lanterns, the Yellow Lanterns for fear, and all 9 lantern rings I picked up. And these I still use. In each one of my videos, I always put on a Green Lantern ring, because that Blackest Night storyline is my favorite Green Lantern story. I like everything that they introduced there. So this is a cosplay element that I still use, the Green Lantern rings. Really, really cool. These were free. The only thing you had to do is pick up the key issue that came out that week, and you would get a ring for free. You could also buy them. They would at certain stores they would sell them for $3. But yeah, these are artifacts that I still use. I actually also have the One Ring, but I couldn't find it right now. I have a One Ring from Lord of the Rings because I like the Lord of the Rings, so I was always on the lookout for a One Ring. And it's gold and it has the dark language, the dark tongue inscriptions. For the One Ring, so yeah, I also picked up that. But again, I couldn't find it for this video. And the last thing I'm going to share with you guys is the Darth Vader mask. There's been a lot of Darth Vader masks throughout the years, and each one have different designs. This is the one that I like the most. I like this design of Darth Vader. I've seen other ones that have bigger eyes, and the helmet looks weird, and the front part is shorter. But this one's a voice changer. It doesn't have any batteries right now, but it has the breathing effect. It has a couple of phrases from Darth Vader, and it also has the voice changer, so you can sound kind of robotic. This I like this a lot. This is actually one of my favorite masks and helmets that I own. Actually, yeah, this is the first helmet that I bought. This is the first helmet that I bought at an Overwheels. I saw it cheap. I bought this one because I like Darth Vader, and it was cheap. It was complete. I like the design, and I think it's awesome. It's very hard to actually wear because it's all one single piece. and it gets really hot inside the mask. I wore this at a Halloween party, and again, full Darth Vader costume for Halloween, and this thing got hot. This thing got really hard to wear, but yeah, I love these type of things. They're great for Halloween, and again, one of these days I'm going to actually cosplay at a convention or something. But yeah, I love my Darth Vader helmet. Impressive, most impressive. So yeah, that's the last thing that I have to share with you guys. Again, just a very nerdy video, but that's how I am. I love nerdy stuff, and I like sharing nerdy stuff with other people. So if this isn't your thing, then I apologize. If you didn't find this video interesting, it's interesting to me, and a lot of people will think that it's just really nerdy stuff that might even cause a lot of clutter, but they have their space there, and I enjoy them. I enjoy being able to say that I own Mjolnir, or that I made my own Wolverine Claws out of scratch, and I've been able to find really cool stuff really cheap. So yeah, and again, for Halloween, they're awesome. They're awesome. I've gotten a lot of people asking me where I got the Iron Man helmet, or the Cap shield, or Vader. So yeah, it's something that I'm happy with, and it gives me joy. So the purpose of these videos, the Tales from VargasVault, is to share the little things that are part of my collection, and someone out there might dig or might be interested in. So if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate you watching. If you want to ask about something, go ahead. I'm always open to a conversation. So yeah, that was this nice random video that I I had a chance to record. So thank you again so much for watching, and until I see you all again, this is Vargas XX78 thanking you and signing out.